Hi everyone, it's me Vicky. Thank you so much for tuning to my YouTube channel, for subscribing, for watching the videos, for turning on your notification bell to know when I upload the video, for sharing to your friends and family. I'm really grateful. Thank you for following me on this journey through the narcissism, series I've been talking about over the past few weeks. And still on that, today I am talking about phases of narcissism, and we have 5 phases. I call them phases because, as a phase, it never lasts. And if you watch my videos in the past, when I talk about narcissists, they always go through phases that never last. So the first phase today is called the idealization phase. The second phase is called the LoveBomb Phase. The third phase is the Devaluing. The fourth one is triangulation phase. And the fifth one is the discard phase. I'm sure you're wondering, what's this woman talking about? But stay tuned. I'm going to break it all down. In this video, I'm going to be talking about just 3 of the phases. In my next video, I'm going to talk about 2. So please stay tuned. Thank you. Now, the idealization phase. This is the phase of a narcissist when they meet you and they see you and they look at you as someone they can gain something from. They look at you as someone who they can get something from. And they begin to idealize you. Whether it's money they want from you, whether it's sex they want from you, whether it's, you have something that they need or a contract and they feel that, with this person I could get this. So they begin to idealize what they can get from you in their mind. They begin to think about you as someone that, wow, this person could help me achieve a goal, for example. Or if it's a very pretty lady, they say, oh wow, this person, if she comes into my life, I don't have much friends, she could help to boost my ego or boost my presence around when I'm walking with her or when I'm walking with him. So they always have fantasies in their mind about their, for the lack of a better word right now, for their victims. So when they meet you, they're thinking in their mind that, wow, there's something about this person that could help me to achieve this next phase or this I want to achieve at this particular time. So they idealize you for a purpose they want in their mind. So that's the idealization phase. Now, when they've finished with all of that and they've thought about how they're going to approach you, how they're going to come and talk to you, how they're going to come up, approach you with their plan. That's when they come up with this LoveBomb phase, which is the next phase, the LoveBomb phase. So they study you and they see that, you're the kind of person who likes red, who likes white, for example, or you like Coke, for example, or you like juice, for example. So they come at you with what you like. They come in the form of what you like, and it's not going to be easy to resist, especially when you don't know about narcissism, or especially when you don't know about this personality disorder. So when they're coming at you with what they know is a weakness. Yeah, because in the idealization phase I just mentioned, they have studied you over time. A narcissist will never just approach you. They have taken their time. They have studied you. They have watched you, even when you don't know they're watching. So when they see you as someone that, I want to gain this from, like I said, it could be money, it could be sex, it could be whatever it is that they fantasize in their mind they want to get from you. So when they're done with that, is the next phase, the LoveBomb phase. They come up with things that you like because they've studied you. And they approach you from that point. So they show you all the love. If you're a woman that, who they feel that, she'll like a guy to be romantic, she'll like a guy to buy her flowers, she'll like a guy to buy this. He will just be doing that, or she will just be doing that because they want to get something from you. That is all. Because they have seen you as somebody that, wow, this is the end game. The end game, this is what the end game for them. So they're coming at you and you're thinking that, wow, this man really showing me so much love. He's being so romantic. He loves me. Oh, this lady is being so romantic. She loves me. And then in the love bombing phase, you get to fall for them. And you get to fall in love with them. But then their love is shallow. Like I said, it's a phase. And then when they've gotten you to the place they want to get you to, because sometimes even the narcissist, in the course of it, because of the fantasy in their mind, they might even, maybe a little bit start liking the victim, but it doesn't last. At the end of the day, you get to find out that everything was just built on a shallow ground. It was all just shallow. Then from the love bombing phase, when you now feel that, oh, this man loves me, this woman loves me, you've now fallen in love with the person. And you guys start dating. Now you are in the relationship. You are dating right now. Then you begin to see some kind of flaws, and you begin to see some kind of things. And, in a healthy relationship, it is okay to call your partner and say, hey, this thing you did, or these things I see you doing, and you've done it once, twice, thrice, I think you should work on it. A healthy person is supposed to be like, oh, I did that, I'm so sorry, let me look into it. But a narcissist will always want to be defensive, will always want to make you feel like, oh, no, you don't have any right to tell me that. They never accept fault, and they don't have the stamina to be able to take criticism. Healthy, even if the criticism is healthy, they don't have the stamina to take it. So when you now get into the relationship and you guys want to have a conversation, you get to see that it is one-sided. But they can tell you your flaws, but you can't tell them their flaws. They can tell you that, oh, I don't like this thing you did, and you are willing to work on it because you're an empath and you're healthy, emotionally. But then you cannot tell them their flaws. They don't have the self-esteem to be able to take it. Even if they act confident, even if they act like they have it, they don't have it. Then there begins to be a clash. So then the narcissist now sees that, oh, I cannot control this lady, or the lady feels, oh, I cannot control this guy. Wow, the love bombing phase, everything is beginning to wear out. The guy is beginning to see the lady for who she really is. The lady is beginning to see the guy for who he really is. Then the relationship now starts going like this. And then the lady begins to see that, hey, this guy was not really what he told me he was. And if it's the case of a guy, he begins to see that the lady, this is not who she told me she was. They begin to see the real characters of that person. So guess what the narcissist will do? Now that he or she knows that, hey, this person already knows me for who I am right now, and they already see my true character. So there's no need for me to pretend again. This is who I am. Let me come out and show this is who I am. Now, when they come out and show who they really are, the next phase they go into is the devaluation phase. That is the phase where they begin to devalue you. They begin to use either harsh words to want to subdue you. They begin to tamper with your self-esteem, your self-worth. They begin to manipulate. They begin to do all kinds of things to bring down your self-esteem as a human being. So even though you want to point out their flaws and tell them that, hey, this thing, I don't like it, you start second-guessing yourself because they're very manipulative. So what they do in this devaluation stage is to start making you to second-guess yourself, is to start making you to ask yourself that, hey, come on, maybe this thing I'm telling this guy that he should work on, maybe me, I'm the one that has the problem. That's the devaluation phase they go into. So are you seeing how it works? Because in this devaluation stage, the narcissist knows that, hey, I cannot pretend anymore that I'm Prince Charming. The lady knows that, hey, I cannot pretend anymore. So no need now, since there's no, the person already knows who I am and has seen my flaws and everything. So what do I do next? Let me manipulate this person. Let me tamper with this person's self-esteem. Let me make the person to doubt his or herself. So that when the person wants to come at me with my flaws, they will think twice. So are you seeing how it goes? They begin to manipulate. Then you want to tell your partner, for example, hey, I don't like you keeping this cup here. Or this girl you spoke to on the phone, I really don't understand the tone of voice you use. I think they will manipulate you and, get you to a place that you become even afraid of them. You become even afraid of expressing yourself as a human being. So when you want to approach them, you are walking on eggshells because you're like, if I say this one now, it might turn to a quarrel. If I say this, so you start suppressing your emotions. But meanwhile, they can tell you anything. They can be harsh. They can use harsh words. But then you cannot express yourself. So those are the phases. Like I said, in this video, I'm going to be talking about just the 3 phases. In the next video, I'm going to touch the remaining 2. Yeah. So if you notice that you are dealing with this kind of thing in your relationship, I really think you should look into this narcissism. Yeah, because it's a personality disorder that has latched onto someone based on experiences and things they picked up along the way, especially when they were children. And now this person is in your life and you're walking on eggshells. You cannot tell the person how you feel. You're being devalued. You're doubting yourself. You're asking yourself, truly, maybe I am the one that has the problem. But before you met the person, you were doing just fine. You didn't have the problem. All of a sudden, you have the problem. They want to project to you their own flaws. For example, in narcissists, we will always tell you that, oh, you shout too much. You know, they are the ones that shout. But they will provoke you for you to shout, and they will start to project it on you that you are the one that is shouting. That's how manipulative they can be. If you're in such a relationship and you're not married to the person, I would advise that you give the person some space and watch. Watch out for these symptoms. And if the person is not willing to change and not willing to get therapy, not willing to get counseling, not willing to work on these attitudes, then I think you should do yourself a favor and just let that person be, honestly. If not, after a while, you might lose your whole self, might lose your whole self-worth, and you might not even know how to spell your name. Forgive me. Because some people get to that point because their behavior begins to damage your mental health. Their behavior begins to work on you psychologically to the point that, some people go crazy, some people, just lose it entirely. So we don't want it to get to that point. So if you've identified these phases and you say, okay, this is what was happening. There was a time when he used to love bomb me. There was a time when he showed me so much love. All of a sudden he's changed. And most of the narcissists will always tell you that you're the reason why they changed. No, you're not the reason why they changed. It was just inside of them. And they were going through these phases with you. And now you're in the devaluation phase and they want to make you feel that you are the problem, they're not the problem. I'm not saying you might not have your flaws or your faults. However, if you are with a partner that two of you cannot sit down and say, hey, we want to work on this, we want to work on that. You cannot have a discussion about your relationship. Then I think that there's a red flag somewhere that you need to look into. So thank you for watching this video, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please share this video to your friends and family if you find the content useful, because we need to create this awareness so that people will know that there's something called a narcissistic personality disorder. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.